All right, folks, if you want to put your hands up for questions, and we'll get started with Jordan Blackwell.
Hi, Brendon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jordan. Yeah.
Given the injury situation and the quick turnaround, that must rank as one of your best wins as Leicester manager, mustn't it?
Yeah. The context of the game, like you say, on the back of Sunday. The players they put in a heroic performance. Really, if you think of the recovery time and playing against Manchester City, a team that really worked you to come in and play against arguably the most physical team in the league. Get some power and athleticism in the team. So, but the players were amazing. How they cope with it. We played a diamond for the first hour to try and keep the threat in the team, and then knowing that you can't play that for the whole game against a team that really worked the sides so well. And then obviously went to 4-3-3 and had to be resilient and tough and defend for your life at times, but also show some great moments of football and none more so than the goals. So really pleased for the players and everything.
Can I have a word on Luke Thomas as well, a young lad playing against arguably one of the best players in the world, one of the most informed players in the world in Mo Salah. What can you say about Luke's performance?
Well, he's been incredible for a 20-year-old who hasn't played so many first-team games, but nothing phases him. If you think it was only earlier in the year he played in the FA Cup final, that was his first game in front of supporters. And then these last few games, he's done really well against Mahrez on Sunday, and then tonight he wasn't beaten so many times on the outside. But he's just so resilient. He's tough, and he's a really, really good defender, and he never gives up. So I thought he was outstanding.
And Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall as well. It feels like he's rewarding the faith that you've shown in him to play him over these last few games.
Yeah, well, you see him tonight. His energy is remarkable, and that's what we were going to need in the team. You needed legs in there, so him and Hamza on the side of the diamond in the first half, in particular, were for that first hour they had to put in so much work. But Kiernan was still going right to the very end, and he's really starting to establish himself as an important player. And I'm delighted for him because he's a kid that's come through the academy. He's wanted to play for Leicester, means everything to him. And now you're seeing his contribution in the team is very, very important.
And last one, if you wouldn't mind, is there any word on how James Maddison and Jamie Vardy are after they look like they picked up injuries?
Yeah. But we'll see how they are in the next couple of days. Just spoke to Vards there and James, so they're both a little bit sore, but yeah, we'll see where we're at in a couple of days' time.
Thanks so much, Brendon. Well done today.
Thanks, Jordan. Thank you.
Okay, Rob Tanner, please.
Hi, Brendon. Can you hear me?
Hi, Rob. Yeah.
I just want to ask what you've done in the course of 2 days to a back four that conceded 6 at Man City. You said you didn't have any time to work with them on anything, but noticeably you changed the set piece defending. But for them to be that strong defensively today, what on earth did you do?
I think if you look at the weekend, Rob, as well, even though the scoreline was 6-3, we actually the 4 goals that we conceded, 2 were from penalties and 2 were set pieces. Because I thought generally in the game, especially in the first half, we were 4-0 down, but we had some really good moments in the game. And in the second half, we got to 4-3 and we played some really good football, but we let ourselves down with the set pieces. I just thought we needed to break the cycle. We've tried everything because of the players that are missing. In my first full season here, we were really good in our set pieces defensively, and this year it's not been so good. That's and you guys can see that, of course. I just thought, do you know what? Let's just go back to the basics again, and a bit of an old school structure. Defenders go and defend, get guys on the posts, people in the space, someone on the edge, and then let's defend properly. And they did that tonight. The number of corners they had to face, 2 centre halves were amazing. As you say, was the 2 fullbacks and goalkeeper. But they all played their part in it. So yeah, now they collectively work very, very well. And like I said, the 2 centre halves are aggressive. Dan as a fullback or a midfield player going in there, I trust when he's in there playing. And Wilf, they need to have that physicality against Liverpool, because all across the front line with Salah, Mane, Jota, or Firmino, they're so physically strong, and those two boys were amazing.
And the four in front of him as well, the midfield. I mean, Samari was making tackles with his face in the first half.
Yeah. Will help him, I'm sure. But, the Diamond had to work so hard. Obviously, they have a lot of players central Liverpool, so we needed to try and block that up, but also give us the numbers when we had the ball on the inside. But now, listen, you don't keep a clean sheet against Liverpool if everyone's not working. And I think, as you say, the context of it as well, Rob, on the back of a really tiresome game against Manchester City, it was a heroic effort by the players to keep the clean sheet and get the win.
Okay, Neil Jones.
Hi, Brendon. You okay?
Hi.
Yeah. You've played the top three in the last 5 weeks. Obviously, different fortunes in the games, but how do you judge those three, the strength of the league and the strength of those as title contenders?
I know the three teams are way above the others, and three different types. Liverpool and Chelsea are very have got physicality, real physicality in the team. Manchester City have, but they play a more positioning game. So those three teams are incredibly strong, and I think it'll be a real fight right towards the end. But Liverpool have got amazing players, amazing talent. They've been there before now. They've won the Premier League. They know what it takes to win it. So they're going to be very close to doing it, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay, we'll end with Zia.
Hi, Brandon, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Can I just ask you about Chala Soyuncu's situation? Is he injured, and when is he likely to be back again?
Yeah, he's injured, and he will probably be another 3 weeks or so.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, so I see a hand there from Jeremy Langdon.
Yeah, hi, Brendan. Just on the AFCON situation, can you just say who's going when? I think Martin and Didi, you saying going after the weekend, is that right?
Yeah, so, Kelechi as well, he will go. Papi Mendy, Wilf and Daniel. So they will go after the weekend's game.
How much is that going to hurt, do you think?
Well, it will hurt a lot, of course, because of the situation we're in. However, it's important for these guys to play. They love playing in this competition, and it's important for them to be playing for the country. So they give everything, and then they'll go away and hopefully do well out there.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay, guys, we'll end it there. We'll see you again on Thursday.
Cheers. Thank you.